Hello, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the North Shore of Oahu, November 26, 2016, 8:08 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales. And I want to specifically talk to you about rapport. And what I'm going to share with you is counterintuitive. So hold on a second and let me go through this process and explain it to you, and then everything's going to make sense. So I'm in an opportunity where I ride with salespeople every day, and sometimes I go and follow up with the people that bought. Now, one of the things that they tell me is, hey, when the salesperson came in here, I felt like they were super friendly with me and I thought we were gonna be friends and I thought they were gonna come back, and I've never seen them since, okay? And the people who deliver the product or service come back and say the same thing. Now, I wanna let you know, there is a point where rapport can go too far for you and hurt the sales process. And I see this a lot where people rely on the rapport process and become friends with a buyer, and it really does hurt in the long run. It doesn't hurt when they make the sale, okay? So today they made the sale right here. That's cool, great job. But down here, where they go to ask the buyer for referrals and go to ask the person, how did everything go? There's a bad taste in their mouth. There's some aggression. There's some problems that are going on because that person didn't fulfill their role as a friend, okay? They hit friend zone. They hit really good rapport with the buyer. They hit friend zone, so to speak. So I'm gonna offer you a little bit of a challenge. It's gonna be a little bit counterintuitive, but that's cool. Pull back on your rapport process a little bit, because here's the thing, if you're using that as a crutch, you're talking way too much about that person and not talking about their problems and whatever's going on. You're just making it the easy way to make a sale. And look, congratulations, yes, you did make the sale, but you caused yourself a bunch of problems down here now that you need to ask for referrals and now to get more business, okay? So pay attention to how much rapport you're building in the process. Now, there's always the hidden danger in rapport that if you build too much, it's easy for that person to reject you. It's easy for that person to come back and go, but you know what, we're friends. Can't you just give me a week to think about it? Can't I just talk to somebody else? We're friends. Don't you have a better price? Can't you just give me this discount one time? Okay, I'm gonna let you know that when you use too much rapport in the sales process, one, it's used against you. Two, it doesn't always hurt you today, it can hurt you in the future. So pay attention to what you're doing, how much you're using, and the way that you're gonna know this, you may have the sweet spot right now and not even have to worry about this, okay? But if you go back to your sales calls, if you could do this in your industry and it's a product or service or widget or gizmo that you sell, go back and talk to the person. If they're upset, they're like, hey, I haven't seen you for a while, you know that you hit rapport and friend rapport where that person believes that you're gonna come back and hang out with them and go fishing with them and go hiking with them and go to the movies with them, right? Think about if it was you. If you had somebody come to you and like, hey, we're buddies, we're friends, here's my thing that I sell, see you later. Hey, good to see you again. Would it be all right if I got a referral from you? You'd be like, I haven't seen you for a long time. So if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to find a way to stay in contact with that buyer, stay in front of them. Maybe you send them a thank you card. Maybe you send them a thank you video. Maybe you drop by and you visit them. Just depends upon the industry that you're in. Now, this isn't for every industry. This isn't for every salesperson, but just know you could be causing yourself some sales problems by building way too much rapport. There's not enough, way too much. Somewhere in the middle over in here is probably where you want to be, right? There are, and I will tell you, there are some buyers that they really want to make sure that they're friendly with you and they got rapport. This is not the person that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like that 5 or 10% of the people. I'm talking about the other, 90, 95% of people. You could be building way too much rapport in the sales process and not talking enough about the pain, the problems, the risks that buyer is facing, right? You're thinking, no, I need to be friends. And they're thinking, just sell me something that's gonna fix my problem. Oh, no, now we're friends, let's go fishing, let's go hang out. It doesn't happen, okay? So if you're building way too much rapport in the process, it could be hurting you a lot. But you're only gonna know this from testing. I can't, diagnose from a video, but I can tell you, I see this a lot in the sales processes that I ride in with, and I see these guys, they get to the end of the call, they're frustrated, like, why didn't I sell it? I'm like, because you hit too much rapport, you hit way too close to friend zone. Oh, or, I sit down with a salesperson and they get a phone call from a buyer and the buyer's upset, they feel like they got taken advantage of. Something you need to know, okay? Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right, to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you gotta do, you gotta subscribe. And then last of all, there's one more thing, you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, why not even LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.